I am the co-founding board member of Not Your Mascots as well as Live Indigenous OK. And there's a lot of talk about pipeline fights going on around the U.S. This is a battle that is happening in every state. Right now there are 4 states that have declared a state of emergency due to pipeline leakages. This is an issue that a lot of people would like to frame as a Native issue because with any of these environmental issues, our Native people have always been on the forefront. But the truth is that this is not a Native issue, this is a human rights issue. We have the right to clean water. We have the right to protect our land, to protect our homes from these big oil companies that are using eminent domain to take control of land. They are poisoning our water. If you look at our water now here in Oklahoma, we have several within Norman that are polluted. They are dealing with the pollution of our water. And with these pipelines, there are no safe pipelines. They leak. This is a fact. There is no leak-proof pipeline in existence. And right now, you know, we have a huge battle that is going on up in the north at Standing Rock. And it is a powerful movement because we have so many of our tribes that are coming together from across the nation for the first time in over 100 years to stand against the pipelines, to stand for the protection of our land, to stand for the protection of our water, and for our people. And this is something that is also happening here in Oklahoma with the All-American Plains pipeline. This is a battle that has been ongoing for a couple of years now, and you know, we've been doing rallies, we've been hitting city council meetings because big oil, what they are doing is they are fast tracking these pipelines. They are not doing the necessary environmental impact studies. They are not looking at how these pipelines will affect our citizens here in Oklahoma. And the sad thing is that for the most part, we don't see the impact within our cities. But within our Native communities that are more rural, we do see that impact. We feel that impact more immediately than other communities. And this is why we stand against the pipelines. For me, fighting against a pipeline, it's not just about our land, it's not just about our water, but this is about our future generations. This is about protecting our women from the violence that comes from the man camps that set up. This is about protecting our children and our elders. This is about protecting our culture. And so, you know, here in Oklahoma, we are the pipeline capital of the world. Every pipeline intersects through here somehow. So what happens in one state with pipelines affects us here in Oklahoma. And this is why I feel that it's important for us to come together and to stand against the pipelines that are being put up here in Oklahoma. We have so many leaks, and how many of you guys have felt the earthquake in the last couple of weeks? You know, this is something that we're dealing with. We have more earthquakes now in Oklahoma than California due to fracking. Our land here is being demolished, and we are feeling that impact. We are seeing it. This is not something that is rhetoric. It's not something that is hypothetical. We are seeing the damage that comes from pipelines. We are seeing the damage that comes from fracking. We are seeing the violence that comes from pipelines, from big oil. And, you know, today is the International Day of Peace, but you look around and you see police brutality, you see the fight against the pipelines, you see so many horrendous things going on, and it's hard to think about peace. And this morning, you know, when I was thinking about International Peace Day, I ran across a quote that said that peace is not something that we see in the world, it is something that we find in ourselves. And I think that is what is going on now with all our people, is that we are all trying to find peace. And when we think of peace, we think of calm, we think of tranquility. But there is also peace within a fight, because peace is in knowing that you're standing and doing what is right, regardless of the consequences. There is peace in fighting for justice, and fighting for equality, and fighting for our land, for fighting for our homes. There is peace in that. And so today, for International Peace Day, you know, I want you to reflect on that. Find peace within yourself. Stand for what's right. Because, you know, this is, all these issues, they intersect. Whether you're Native, whether you're white, whether you're black, they affect us all in very different ways. And they are all rooted from very different places. But we can come together to stand against these in unity and communicate together. And this is something that is necessary for these battles. It is something that is absolutely necessary. We need to stand together, to stand united, and to protect each other as human beings. And that is pretty much all I have to say, and thank you guys for your time.